full load 400 foot. We're going to take it. We're going to feed through. We're going to make sure that film stays not coned at all. It's perfectly flat. I'm always keeping tightness, letting it drop down. That's all you do on the feed side. Take your door. You got this little hinge here. Come from the front, push down, hold the pressure, turn until it clicks. It's okay to force it. Door is closed, okay? Come to the other side. This could be done in daylight. That other side was what you do in the dark. Loosen, come off with the door. There's a little protection over here because these arms have rollers on them and they flatten if they stay pressed against here too long. So we store them with this little thing to protect that. Take that out, snap the wheel in place. We have a little piece of film that came from the other side. I like to just feed it through first. Hold on. All right, comes through. Give yourself a decent amount of length. Come over, push your button. Engage it in a sprocket so that you feel that the holes are, you hear a click. Now I can pull and I can see everything moving nice. Take the film that we just pulled out. I push in here and I push the film through and it comes through the other side here. Now, I'm going to take 2 fingers. I'm going to open the bottom one. If it doesn't open, you can always just help it. Okay? Then we're going to come around. And if you see the way it goes, over and under. Now let's get our sprockets again, the perfs. You hear it click shut. Now I'm going to check my loop. So, I don't count frames. You don't need to count frames. You just need to look at the pattern in here. This is also one tight. I could come out one by lowering, moving one perf, and re-snapping in. You see these distances? This is how I want to see it. It's like almost even from here to here and from here to here. But the reason why it's not even there is because when I load it onto the camera, I like to favor the bottom loop, because when you put it onto the camera, you start inching it, it will even itself out. Okay? So we still have to do our take up. I'm going to take my film, putting it on, wrapping it around. You can put it into the clip. I don't like doing that when I'm using test film. Make sure I come around. Take the slack. Make sure this is closed. And then I put it on. Then don't, because if I push this button, this arm is going to release. You want to make sure that you don't let it slam. Okay? Now you can inch it a little bit like this, you see? You can't just keep turning here. It'll eventually hit the clapper over here, and you see? But you can favor it up an inch and see how everything feels. Okay? Sometimes if you pull too hard, it can pull a loop and miss. But we're still good here. Okay? Now I'm going to favor the bottom loop without the door on. I'm going to put it onto the camera. Shoot, I got to put the camera here because it's... So we got our camera. We're going to, from the bottom, snap up. Now, the inching knob in a counterclockwise mode. Now, I want you to come around the other side, and I'll turn it around. when I inch it, watch it, see it's sort of like settled itself and it's riding evenly. Now when I run the camera, the noises are the flanges, they settle down, and when you shut the door, you don't hear that. Light is off, means it's running in sync. If I make it go out of sync, you see the light goes on. When it goes back off, means it's running in sync. Viewfinder, this is how you focus it. There's a little knob over here for lightening, tightening and loosening. So you adjust your focus to your diopter, to the ground glass, and you lock it where it's sharp. In the front is your button. That's off. Pushing the button in will make it run. Pushing the button in and moving it to the right will make it stay running. Just pushing it stops it. This is an inching knob. This camera does not stop in viewing position. You will have a 50-50 chance of it landing in viewing. If it doesn't, you take this inching knob always in the counterclockwise and you inch it until you can see. You can't even go backwards. You see, it doesn't allow you. It just spins freely. Forward, it moves. You see, it grabs and turns. Now I'm actually moving the movement. This way is not. This way is.
And that pretty much covers on magazine loading and mounting to the camera.
Over here is a lock. Push that in. It stops you from pushing here. But the ACL had a problem that if you had this off and this was on a tripod and you hit this button, the mag falls down. So people took a clothespin, a half of it, and wedged it under here so that nobody can push the button down, or you have to have this lock pushed in as well, and it won't allow, you see, it stops it. But if somebody forced that, it would release. This is loosening, that's locking. It is actually working. There's also behind the lens, there's a filter slot. You could put filters inside here, gels. You snap it shut, and then you could slide that filter slot in. It's got like a V coming out in a straight, so you can't reverse it. It only goes in one way. The mount is on the camera. There's a keyway at the top. The lens is not held in. It's just forced in. You turn, it comes out. The mount, I can loosen this mount. Take it off. There's a C-mount here. There's a keyway here. The back of your mount has a keyway. If you're going to put it on, I push this all the way so I reveal the keyway. I line the keyway up with itself. I keep pressure, and then I want to make sure this thing easily, no forcing, it's on. Lens. On. You could even go the other way. It can be rotated 180 degree. Don't matter.
Describe the C-mount.
The C-mount is another mount for the camera. You could use C-mount lenses, but you have to use approved C-mount lenses because certain will protrude the rears and you can break your shutter. So if you are sure that a lens could go on there, perfect, put it on. But if you're questionable, call us.
This instructional video is from Dual Camera. We have served 45 years servicing film cameras. Check out our website for more.